Thank you for joining me in having an experience of my trip to India, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, which I went there in November 2024. The reason I'm making this video is to highlight the challenges NRI facing to manage their property in India. I want to give the background that my father, he lived and worked in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. He owned a joint property with his two brothers, which he bought in 1948. The total area of the joint property is 568.54 square meters. Hence, each brother will have a share of 189.51 square meters. My father continued to work in Kanpur while his two brothers were in Punjab. My father passed away and his two brothers passed away, and hence the inheritors, the successors of each brother, continue to have their share until in 2011, one of the eldest brothers, successors, they came to Kanpur and sold the property. They were entitled to sell only their share, which is 189.51 square meter. However, notice that they sold about 445 square meters. When we found out this, initially the impression was they could have sold only their share, which is 189.51 square meter, and we didn't bother. But when we found out that he sold nearly the whole property, 445 square meters, out of a total area of 568.54 square meters, we were quite shocked. We went to the local advocate, lawyer, and asked him to review our case, and he reassured us that he will file the case in the court. So we were slightly feeling that hopefully things will be resolved. However, the court procedures in India take a long time, and notice the people who sold the property never even bothered to come to Kanpur and appear in the court. The person who bought the property is a builder. He appeared in the court and challenged us that he bought legally, but in fact he is entitled to buy a maximum of 189.51 square meter from one shareholder and not the shares of other brothers. In November 2023, I went there. I was quite distressed, and also the reason I went there was I was informed that the person who bought the property is threatening our caretaker who is living there. I went to the advocate and planned to change my advocate to another person. I am informed that this is an act of fraud, that people who sold the property were entitled to sell only 189.51 square meter and not more than their share. Went to the local revenue department, who informed us the person who bought the property has registered his name, and also found out that my name and my brother's name is not there, even though my elder brother's name is there. And when I tried to request them according to the will of my father, there are three brothers and my name should be there. I was getting into a lot of resistance from the administration and have to produce number of documents, and despite providing all the documents, the process and procedures are long and nobody is listening. I went to the higher authorities, even the IAS officers in the revenue department, but things were taking long time. And till date, I have not had any luck to resolve the issues. I went to the local police department, informed about my problems and challenges, and told them that this is an act of fraud. Please investigate, register the cases against the people who have done fraud, and bring everyone to justice. I went to the revenue court. They asked me to provide the property tax, sales tax, water tax, sewerage tax, even though these taxes should be paid by the people whose names are already registered there. And I just wanted to have the mutation done on my name and my brother's name. But I was facing a lot of resistance until I paid all the dues. I cannot get register my name. I decided to pay all the taxes that were due, and despite that, I was not getting any luck. I continue to face challenges, and the reason I'm making this video to make people aware the system administration and long winding problems where you do not get the justice. As an NRI, I feel very much obliged to my country to support this and improve services and even invest. However, the administration is very poor. I even went to the websites of Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister and their portal where I can register my complaints. I even went to the Prime Minister's portal to register my complaint. But these are there only for the sake realizing nothing is being done. Hence, I am making this video to please help people like me who are NRI, who have love for their country. We understand my country is improving, developing, takes time. But the way things are delayed, administration is poor, there is no governance, no problems are solved, and if anything, my experience is that people who are corrupt, who manipulate, are successful, and people who are honest are being pushed away and face a lot of problems. Thank you for listening to me. I hope there is somebody there who will watch my video and advise me correctly, and also inform the people of India to improve. Until you improve, we are not going to develop. Thank you.